talk a lot about advertising content and not mixing it with your actual OnlyFans page content. What is the ideal system for creating both types of content? Okay, so what this listener is asking is that I talk a lot about having separate advertising material, pictures, videos, etc., as opposed to what you are posting on your OnlyFans page itself. So basically, two separate concepts. So they're asking, what's the ideal system for that? So you want to separate content out between promotional content and content for your OnlyFans pages. Ideally, you'd create content for Reddit and Twitter, a free page, and a paid page. So I know that is a lot of content, but it ensures that your paid subs always get unique content and feel like they've gotten their money's worth. Now, the best system obviously is to, when you're doing your specific content, to put your pictures and your videos into folders. And you should probably know when you're doing your content what you intend to do. So take certain pictures that you plan on posting on Reddit. And it's super helpful if you already know what subreddits you're going to post to. If you have a Twitter page, as I mentioned, or maybe even two, and you have a safe for work one and not safe for work one, then you want to go ahead and make content for both of those as well. And then if you have a free page, you certainly can put all of that material, all of your promotional material on a free page because, again, it's free. And really no one's going to be upset about that. But you shouldn't put that kind of promotional material on your paid page. So I've talked about teasers. So you want to set up content that's, a tease towards your paid page or towards PPV on your free page. But overall, setting up different folders either on your phone or your computer with these, different pictures and videos and what you're going to use and marking it, Twitter, Reddit, etc. Super helpful. You want to be as organized as possible with what you're doing. And I will say that the more organized you are, the more comfortable you're going to feel about your success. Like if you're saying, okay, well, I've created all these folders and I'm promoting in all these different places, trust me, you're going to find that you're feeling good about what you're doing as well. If you're just throwing content all over the place, you won't feel very good about that. So the best system I would definitely say is to be as organized as possible. Make sure when you're creating content that you're setting out some of it for advertising, specifically for advertising, and that the rest goes to specific OnlyFans pages. All right, so that was how to get followers on OnlyFans. Again, you can follow along on my blog at seobounty.com/blog, or specifically following this particular episode at seobounty.com/128. Again, my name is Richard Lewis. I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero and the OnlyFans and fan site marketing company known as seobounty.com. You can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find it on Reddit at r/OnlyFans Secrets, which is a community on Reddit for marketing. As well as, of course, you can find us on OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/OnlyFansHero, where you can follow and subscribe for free and get the latest updates on this podcast. And as always, we are on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero, as well as OnlyFans Podcast and at OnlyFans Noobs, which, as I mentioned in the last episode, has really taken off. There's almost 70,000 people following OnlyFans Noobs at this point, which I really appreciate. Feel free to jump on. You've probably seen it if you're on Twitter, but, add your pics and links to that. And we continue to run paid promotion. It's still very successful every day at OnlyFans Hero and throughout all the network of the sites that we have. And if you're interested in that, feel free to go to seobounty.com/Twitter-promos. Again, that's seobounty.com/Twitter-promos. Or you can just reach out to me at OnlyFans Hero, which people do every single day, and ask about what promos and promo specials that we are running this month. All right. So I really appreciate you listening to this podcast. If you have the opportunity, please leave a review for this podcast. You can do so on Amazon.com, basically through Audible. Look up OnlyFans Secrets and drop a written review. You can also do so on iTunes. And that really helps other people find that the podcast is legit and that it helps. and especially for new creators, they are able to find that there is a free resource that exists to help them promote their OnlyFans, which I think is really important. And at this point, there's 128 episodes, which is really great. So anybody popping on to OnlyFans now has a huge advantage as anyone who from last year, because between the blog and the podcast, there's just so much free material now, marketing, education, etc., for OnlyFans creators. Next episode, I can tell you what the next episode is going to be on. It's going to be on focus. It's going to be on how to maintain focus on your OnlyFans business and your OnlyFans page. So I really look forward to going over that. I know for a lot of creators, with all the turmoil that happened last 2 months, it's been a little hard to stay focused. So that's what I want to talk about. So I hope you go ahead and stay tuned and listen to that next week. And as always, just really appreciate your support for this podcast. Please continue to listen. Please continue to subscribe. And I will see you on the next episode of the OnlyFans Secrets podcast.